Our musical guest today is recognized by many jazz fans, musicians, and critics as one of the very best jazz trumpet players in the world. The Paul Smoker Band plays jazz clubs, festivals all over the country, really, and he's performing here in his home area for the first time in a long time. Jimmie Jones from Oil the Music magazine is here to tell us about Paul Smoker and his band. Paul is originally from Davenport, right, Jimmy?
He was born in Muncie, Indiana, and his family moved here when he was 3.
Okay.
And he went through all through the high school here. It was Davenport High School back in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
And he got interested in jazz real early. Started out on piano, but he hated piano. After 4 years, though, he heard Harry James on trumpet and records, and he got real interested in that, and he switched to trumpet, and he didn't have any trouble at all picking up on playing the trumpet because of the knowledge he had from piano.
Well, Jimmy, I know that you're a big fan yourself of Paul's music.
Very much, because he, like you mentioned a while ago, he's recognized all over, not just in this country, but all over Europe. In fact, just last month in November, he spent the whole month over there with one of the great alto saxophonists and composers, Anthony Braxton, recording Charlie Parker tunes and playing that music all over Europe.
Well, let's hear it. Let's hear some of it now. This is a Paul Smoker Band playing Gambol Irony. Smoker, smoking. Paul
You can sing that tomorrow, right?
I know.
Sing that back to me?
We will sing that back to you tomorrow. I want you to talk to the people who aren't familiar with your brand of jazz. And you tell me what that just was.
Well.
Can you?
Yes. That was actually a bit of free jazz. And the title of the piece is Gambol, but it's an ironic kind of gambol because there's all this activity happening, like colts playing in the pasture and all of this business.
Yeah, I could hear.
And then there's all these little wails happening on top of it, so it's a really kind of ironic, pathetic kind of gambol. There's a little bit of sadness behind it.
Wow, man, that's pretty deep.
We started out improvising, and then the very last few things that you heard was the actual melody of the tune, which is written down here.
Now, I could hum that.
Can you?
Well, you know, if I
can't.
If I have a dream about it tonight or something. Let's meet the rest of your band, okay?
Okay,
yeah.
Well, this is actually not my band, but a bunch of guys that I play with when I come to town.
All right,
from time to
that's
time.
good enough.
It's Damon Short on drums, who
Hi,
also grew up here and now lives in Chicago.
Terrific.
And plays in Chicago. And Jim Betts on bass.
Hi, Jim.
Who came up from Galesburg today, right?
There's Jim.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And Tony CATALFANO from here in Davenport on piano.
Thank you so much. You have a chance to come back here very often and play?
Well, I come back to see my mother on vacations and
bless
stuff.
your heart.
But,
yeah.
No, I don't play much around here.
Well, I know. Is it Stubbs Eddie's? Is that where he's playing tonight?
Oh, we're playing there tonight, I guess.
Tonight?
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
Okay, terrific. Well, I hope a lot of folks have a chance to come out and see you,
Well,
okay?
I do too.
Thanks, Paul. Good to see you. Well, one thing I think a lot of us take for granted, that would be our own eyesight. In fact, Carl was just telling me he doesn't always take very good care of his eyes. Is that true, Carl?
You know, Paula, except for when I fall asleep with my contact and they get stuck in my head, and it's really painful. But we will all learn more about some new techniques in cataract surgery in our Golden Lifestyle segment next on Paula Sands Live.
I was talking to Paul Smoker during the break, and I said, Paul, play us something we can kind of, sing along with. He said, Paula, this song is going to be straight ahead. That's what he called it. So let's welcome back Paul Smoker performing Baps. Yeah. The Paul Smoker Band. Paul is getting ready to smoke. We're getting ready to draw in just a few.